Okay, this is the video solutions for quiz 1-1 and 1-2, and I'm just going to go through the process of what they were asking, and I'm going to explain what I was thinking as I did the process. So that's kind of your explanation, and you'll need to write that down or explain why you got it wrong. I'm going to do the first 8 questions in this video, and then I'll do a second one for 9, 10, and 11. The first 8 cover quiz 1.1. The second one covers the 1.2 section. Okay, so we're supposed to use the picture on the right over here. Supposed to use that picture on the right, and it says, so I'll erase that out. It says give 2 names for line AB. So this is line AB, which is one of the names. That's how you read that. So that's one way you could write it. The other way is, so here's line AB right here. There's line AB. And you can also write it in reverse. So another way to write it would be line AB. Sorry, line BA. Say it in reverse. Okay, so there's 2 ways already. Another way for that, for the highlighted line, would be to look at, so let's erase this off here, would be to look at the little H here, right by the arrow. If you do it that way, then you could write it like line H. And then the last way is related to this one, is use the symbol. You can write it forwards or backwards for lines. So there's number 1. So any one of, it says give 2 other names, pick 2 of those and do it. But most of the time, line H and line BA with the symbol are the most common ones that I was expecting. Okay, I just erased question 1. You can always rewind it to get it. It says name 3 points collinear. So one of the things, if you got it wrong, was probably you didn't know what collinear meant. It means share the same line. Okay, where are they? Well, we want, so we have 2 choices here. We have this line here that we dealt with before, and then if I change it in red, we have this line right here in the picture in red. Okay, we want 3 points that are collinear. Well, unfortunately, the yellow line, there's only 2 points on it. So I should have chosen. There's only 2 points on that line. There's this point A and this point B. So I'm not going to use that one. So let's erase that one out. So I'm not going to use it because there's only 2 points. But if I go back to the red line right here, I have 3 points. I have C, B, and D. So name 3 points that are collinear. There's our answer. C, B, D, those points. Okay, so I'm going to pause it. I'm going to erase that. Okay, number 3 says give another name for plane F. There's plane F in the name, and this is plane F here. How do I know? Because there's plane F. It's not a point. It's not a point there. Okay? So we need another name. For a plane, you need 3 non-collinear, remember collinear is sharing the same line, points. So we want 3 points not on the same line. Okay, so if I look for those, here's the plane right here. Here's the plane we already talked about. Here's the plane. 3 points there. There's E, A, and B. So I'll use them in any order I like to write the answer. So I'm going to write plane E, A, B. And we usually don't write the commas in there, so we usually write it like this. 3 of the points there, and you have to write the word plane. You have to write that in. So I erased number 3, and I'm going to do number 4 right now. So I'm on this one right here. On this one right there. It says name a point that is not coplanar with A, B, C. So A, B, C, here's A, B, and C. So if I draw a plane that includes those, it could be here and over here. There's the plane, and it goes down. Remember, planes go forever. Okay? And because C and B are on the same line as D, it also has D, B, C, A, B, C, D are all coplanar. It says not coplanar. The only other point that's not coplanar, that's on a different plane, is E. So I'm just going to put E here. Okay? So if you want to, here's the plane, red plane, and E is behind. This one is behind that plane I colored in. Okay, I'm going to erase it and do the next one. Okay, now we're doing number 5 here. We're just moving along. Oops, I forgot to highlight it. Number 5 there. Name another name for, this is segment. Okay, so C to D. Well, you can name segments more than one way. So some of the answers could be DC or segment DC or segment. Now I'm letting this one go. This is really kind of the same. This one I don't like as much, but I like this one and this one right here. Those are the best one. Either one of those would be fine. Okay, number 6, it says name, here's number 6. 3 rays. Endpoint, B, really means start at B. That's what that really means. So you have to start at B, and then you can go up forever. So that would be ray, start at B, go to the direction C. Okay. Another one, I'll change the pen in red. You could start at B, okay, so I had a little bit of technical error. So start at B and go through A. So that would be start at B, go through the direction A, right there. And the last one that you can get, I'll do that in green, is you can start at B and go in the direction of D. Start at B and go in the direction of D. Now, it would be nice if we could get one that goes start at B and go this way, but I don't have it, there's no point given. So I can't name a ray. But all these have a start. They all start with B, B, B. So they all have the same start. They all start at B. Okay, number 7. Name a pair of opposite rays. What that means is they go in opposite directions from the same start. the same starting point. So if we got to find rays that we can name. So the only place where I have rays are right here in that area. Okay, so if I start at B and go through A, that's possible. But we ran into this, but if I start at B and go this way, I don't know the name. I need another point. So it wouldn't be good to start at B and go through A or B. So I'm going to get rid of these ones. What if I start at B and go up though? Well, there's a ray that starts at B and goes up. And if I go here, if I do the same thing but I start at B and go down, oh, I can name that ray. This ray here is ray that starts at B and goes through D. And this is the ray that starts at B and goes through C, in the direction of C. So there's my two answers. Okay, the last one. So this has taken me about 11.5 minutes. That's about how long it should have taken you on the quiz. Give another name for, and that's a ray. It's hard to see this, but this is a ray here. That's a ray. CD. So you have to start at C. So if you want to do the ray that starts at C, that's where you start. And then this is the direction. The direction is through D. So it's going to go like this. Okay, we want the exact same ray, but we want to name it a different way. So if we do the exact same ray, I'm going to do it in blue. We still want to start at C. So I know I'm going to start at C. And I want to go through the exact same thing and D. And it turns out I get through B here. So that would be the exact same ray because they go the exact same. Remember, rays don't start. Rays have a start, but they don't have an end. So both these rays start the same spot and go in the same direction forever, so they'll hit both those points. That's why they're the same ray.